Are we live? I think we're live. Hey, everybody. Greetings from Westcliffe, Colorado. I'm in my hammock. I'm sipping coffee here. It's coffee happy hour. It's almost 5 o'clock here on Friday, and we're doing a happy hour, all right? I'm just drinking my boring decaf coffee here. This is my Saborita mug. Look at the cactuses inside there. Isn't that cool? And I'm in my hammock here. Okay, I'm in my hammock. Maybe you can see it better this way. Yeah, you can see my hammock. And I got my El Paso, Texas shirt on. And here's the view. I'm in my little patio here. Here's my view this way. Sitting in the hammock. I got this blanket to cover my skin from the sun. And I got wind chimes. And that swirly cactus and a big sun face right there. And I think that's a lizard or a salamander. Of course, I've got my Talavera pig right there. I got so many decorations here. My big metal saguaro. All right, I got a couple of aspen trees right there. Neither of them have leaves on them yet. It's May 6th, 2022. And May 6th, it's spring comes late here. So hey Styles, hey buddy. And anyway, I got some other trinkets and metal cactuses. I got see that metal snake right there? Lots of things here in my patio right here. Styles, how are you doing, man? Let's have some coffee. Okay, granted, this is a boring decaf, but it's coffee happy hour. Please click like, please say hello. Please just comment on something, or actually just give me your location. It's good coffee. I got this, is it called Green Mountain Coffee? The little coffee pods, and it's hazelnut flavored, but it is decaf. Hazelnut flavored coffee, so it's not bad. Yeah, Styles, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Where are you located? Are you in Colorado? Where are you located? Just curious. You know, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I get it, man. I get it, but Death Wish Coffee. I think I've seen that. Death Wish Coffee. Does it have a little skull and crossbones in the logo? Death Wish Coffee. I think I've seen that. Oh, you're in Louisiana. That's so cool. You're in Louisiana. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. By the way, look at that big metal saguaro. It's like Arizona back here, you know? Trying to make it like the desert, you know what I mean? So, I got this lovely wind chime recently. I bought this in Tubac, Arizona. It's very colorful, and it's got the moon and the star. See the moon? There it is, the moon and the star up there. It looks like the flag of Turkey. And look up the flag of Turkey, the country. And it's kind of similar with the moon and the star. There it is, you can see it. So, anyway. Hello to all 4 people watching. Please comment, please stay high. Just please click like. Styles, take care of yourself over there in Louisiana, all right? I think it spilled some coffee on my shirt, but this is like my work. This shirt, I don't really wear too much. It's kind of become my CrossFit workout shirt, so I figured I would just wear it today, and then once it's like a little, you know, little dirty, little sweaty, then I can wear it for working out at CrossFit. So anyway, I had a great workout. The last 3 days I had workouts at the Salida, Colorado CrossFit, and I'm getting stronger. I generally have bony legs, bony arms, but I'm getting bigger, I'm getting stronger. So it's been really great. I highly recommend CrossFit. All right. Let me get some more coffee here. Sahuarita mug. That's in Arizona. I like this mug a lot. I love this. I did the live stream where I did a whole live stream where I walked to the Walmart. It was like an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half. And the whole live stream was me just walking about 3/4 of a mile to the Walmart. And I actually bought this. I went inside the Walmart, I bought it, and I walked all the way home. And it was really fun. One of my favorite live streams of all time. All right, well, it says there's 3 people watching here, and but nobody's commenting. So sad. So sad. But I'm gonna look at here, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put it so that I'm showing my view here. Don't you love, look at that Talavera sun face. Isn't she pretty? She looks a little serious, but that's my Talavera sun face. I love the green. It's sort of like a lime green. It's pretty. She's real pretty. Then I got the other sort of sun face. That one, he looks like he's under the influence of drugs. He's high on something with those eyes. You know what I mean? So many sun faces, so little time. Where is everybody? Where's Brandy? Where's Brandy and Glenda? They need to come by here. Here, let's see here. The problem is I'm using my phone, so I don't think I can text them. Anyway. All right. Well, there's 2 people watching. Please comment. Please say hello. It's weird that people are watching, but they're not commenting. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And also, my internet is not very strong out here, so I'm using my data, my unlimited data. So it's a pain. Westcliffe is not very good with internet. It's very frustrating. Westcliffe, really great little town in the mountains. Real estate is cheap. That's why I live here. But there's just things, there's disadvantages. The internet's not so good. And hello to all 3 people watching. Please say hi. It's coffee happy hour right here. Oh yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's 5 o'clock here. Wait, what time is it? It's 4:39 right now. All right? So come on, people. Wait, let me turn. I got my laptop distracting me. Hey, Zen. Zen, hey, buddy. Buddy, hey, yeah, you got fast internet? Hey, it's coffee happy hour. Do you have any coffee with you? I'm sipping coffee from my Sahuarita mug. I'm here in my patio. I'm here in my my hammock. My hammock right here. Zen Jammin', how you been, man? It's finally warming up. It's finally warming up. Now, I will admit, these are my 2 aspen trees, and there are no leaves at all. I have no allergy problems at all yet. It's very disappointing, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, but it is getting warm. It's like 64 degrees. It's like 64. It's like, I think it was like 95. It's 95 in Tucson, Arizona right now. So, but we'll take 64. You know, we're always going to be inferior compared to Southern Arizona. So, you guys. Zen Jammy, you got to come out to Westcliffe, man. Yeah, it's the warmest you felt it in Gardner. This is like an average winter day in Tucson. You can wear shorts. It's like, 65 to 70. Early in the morning, you can still get away with wearing shorts, but it's a little nippy. for shorts, but the sun is out, and by usually by 10:30, it's warm, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a nice day. It's already 65, 67. Then by the afternoon, it's like 72. So this is like a great winter Arizona day. I'm running out of coffee here. Coffee happy hour. Right here. Do you see my, let me show you my wind chimes. I've got two wind chimes. One's right here. Okay, and it's got the star and the moon. Then it's got these, here, I can kind of show it. It's got 4, like, chains hanging with these orange and blue and the moon. It's not too shabby. And then I got a little wind chime up there. See the cowboy? I got a cowboy. And then way over there is a hummingbird. It's got the hummingbird design on it. And then there's a third one. Where is it? Oh, it's behind the metal cactus, but so not too interesting. I'm just talking. I'm trying to entertain, Zen Jamming, you put mushrooms in your coffee? Ew. Oh my gosh. Mushrooms. I'm sorry. Why do you do that? Well, I'm just curious why you do that. I got hazelnut in here. Decaf hazelnut. It's not bad. It's not bad. By the way, it's getting a little windy here. See my balance? That thing, it's just one it's like one post, and it's holding up this balance. And when it gets windy, it'll start spinning. That's pretty nice. So I can't reach it. I'd knock it to show you. Wait, let's see if I can reach over. Maybe if I throw something at it. Here, watch. I'm going to throw. See this thing? It's this Chaffee County Historic Guide. I'm going to throw it at the balance. All right, to get it moving. It didn't really, it's not spinning. It's smooth. Anyway, it's really neat. Come on, spin. There it is. Isn't that a lovely balance? Zoom in on it a little bit. I got all these little trinkets back here. So, I got my New Mexico balloon. My metal New Mexico hot air balloon. Look at that thing. That thing does spin with the wind as well. So, it might be for the best that it's not too windy. Yeah, Zenjet, it's all right. It's okay here. It's Westcliffe. It's not too shabby. It's not too bad. So I was in Salida for the last 2 days. So I was having more fun there. If I could live in Salida, I would move there in a snap. So sorry if that hurts anybody's Westcliffe feelings. But we'll see anyway. Oh, here, balance update. See, it kind of rotates. The problem is inside the patio, it's not as windy, but that wall breaks the wind. But if it's out in the open, it'll start spinning. See, look, it's spinning, it's turning. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So anyway, let's see who's commenting. Oh yeah, Amika's Pizza. Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty good. Amika's. I like the Mexican restaurants. I like Fiesta Mexicana. There's a nice place in downtown, a Mexican place, Los Campanas, Los Campalitas or something. It's not Campanas, but it's something like that. Starts with a C. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. So, oh yeah, there. Wait. See the. I need to throw something at it. It's really gonna make it spin. I'm just too lazy to get out of my hammock here. See, there I am in my hammock. I just don't feel like getting up. Sorry, it's so Zen Jim. And what do you do when you get bored in Gardner? Like, what do you do when you get bored out there? What do you just do? You go to Walsenburg? You just go to Walsenburg and just like talk to people in the loafing jug? You know what I mean? Do you get depressed out there? I mean, seriously. I'm part joking, but I'm part serious. Like, you're struggling with depression or hopelessness. Really, like it's isolated out there where you live. Dude, you gotta drive like 25, 30 miles just to get to like anywhere where there's people or houses or a store, let alone a gas station. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't listen. You know, it's funny. The River Rat. Yeah, that's right. The River Rat radio station. I only listen to serious. I don't know if it's radio, but I don't listen to the actual radio anymore. I just have the Sirius XM. So it's interesting. But I remember the River Rat. So yeah, you've been fixing up your house. That's cool. Getting your garden started. Good for you, buddy. Hey, what's your elevation? What's the elevation where you live? You might be able to plant aspen trees. What's your elevation? Are you too low? You might be able to plant aspens. I think you might be able to. So, but good for you, man. You got your garden, working on your house. That's great. You know, it's a coffee. Let's see. I got any more coffee in here? My coffee's, just a little bit. I'm out of coffee. I got to make more coffee. So, by the way, this video has been brought to you by my 4 glass swirly things. See the orange and yellow one? And then there's a green one and a kind of like yellow and blue. And there's a 4th one. I got these like little 4 glass things. And they're kind of, I love them. They're very artistic, very artsy. And they just sit there like popsicles almost or something like that. So anyway, I'm just talking about my boring decorations. You got a chicken coop? Get out of here, Zen. You got a chicken coop? Yeah, that's cool. You say your other, so you got 2 properties? That's awesome, man. Wow, you got it made. That's so great. Your chicken, you better be careful about coyotes and mountain lions eating your chickens, you know? But that's so great, man. Good for you. Oh, wow, you're living the dream out there in Westcliffe County. You know, you should have a shirt that says, "Welcome to Westcliffe County. Now go home." Wouldn't that be a great? I would definitely get a T-shirt that said that. Oh, you got more land in Blackhawk? Good for you, man. Blackhawk, that's a bit of a drive up there. North of I-70 up there. That's interesting. That's really interesting. You know? That's good. But you know, you got to be a southern Colorado guy. Live in southern Colorado and live the life out here, you know? Live off the fat of the land. You know what I mean? You're doing it right. You're living off the fat of the land. You know, growing stuff and having your chickens, and, you know, just like Of Mice and Men. Remember the book by John Steinbeck? Was it John Steinbeck? Of Mice and Men. And the big dream is to live out in the West and live off the fat of the land. You know what I mean? You're living the dream. It's amazing. It's amazing you're out there, living out there in Gardner. I just worry about you like getting a little depressed or losing your mind because of the isolation and, you know. Yeah, that's right. The prettiest place in Colorado that nobody knows about. You're actually right about that. Hey, William. Hey, buddy. William, you're on I-40 in East New Mexico. That's awesome. Be careful. I'm here in Westcliffe, Colorado. I was just sipping coffee. It's coffee happy hour. Maybe at some point in this live stream, I'll get up and I'll make more coffee. But I'd make coffee for you, all of you, if you were here and present physically. Hey, Carolina. Hey, Carolina, how are you, buddy? Carolina, you got to help me ID my here. Since you're the cactus expert. Wait, let's see. I got a big cactus right here, a metal one. And then right here, I got another metal saguaro. Hey, Megan. Megan. By the way, Zen Jam, you're really correct about what you said. The stretch from Westcliffe to Walsenburg. I mean, essentially, there's nothing between Walsenburg and Westcliffe other than Gardner. I mean, it is 65 miles of a lot of scenery, a lot of beauty, just this wide open country. You know what I mean? And it's true. Most people have never, it's rare that people have even heard of Gardner or like the whole region. You know what I mean? So, let alone people haven't heard of Westcliffe. Most people in Denver, Colorado Springs, the Front Range. So people don't know about how beautiful it is there. So, right on. Good for you. So, Megan, how are you? Hey, Bear Paws. Hey, Bear Paws, is my hammock secure? Well, I put it together. I mean, it was, there's just like, there's not a lot, but I screwed all the screws in and the knobs in, and it looks great. So, do you like my hammock? Do you like my El Paso shirt? I was sipping coffee. The theme is coffee happy hour. So, Megan, it's so good to see you, Megan. I'm going to give you a little tour of my patio. All right, but I'm sitting in my hammock. I don't feel like getting up, okay? So you'll just see you'll see my patio from my viewpoint, okay? Now I got this blanket on because the sun was like scorching my skin, my legs, so I put this blanket on. It's not cold. So anyway, I got that metal saguaro right there, and I got that prickly pear. It's all metal. And I got that barrel cactus. I got my 4 javelinas, my 4 metal javelinas. So this is like my attempt to make my patio like the Arizona desert where there's wild pigs. All right. Then I got that, you see the snake? See that snake? I got a snake that's curled up, and it's got its tongue out. Yeah, isn't that great? Look at the javelinas. It's so neat. By the way, Bart on YouTube keeps making more videos of all the javelinas he sees. So, I met Bart. Hey, by the way, Bear Paws, I met Bart. We talked. There was a car show, and I met him, and we were talking for like 15, 20, 30 minutes. I felt like I was talking to a celebrity. Bart. I got a picture of him too. So it was so neat to talk to Bart. And he's just this ordinary guy, but anyway, it was really neat. And I think I know the house he lives in. I know the neighborhood. We were talking about his neighborhood, and there's no HOA, and I would love to buy a house in his neighborhood. That would be really neat. So, and I got a picture of Bart, but I'm using my phone, and the picture of him is on my phone. So, but anyway, Bart's a really nice guy. I'm telling you, I was like, I am meeting a YouTube celebrity right now. So, okay, let's get back to the tour. Did he make that casita in his yard to turn it into an Airbnb? I don't think he's got an Airbnb. He's never talked about making his home an Airbnb that I know of. So I don't think his wife, I don't think he's an Airbnb guy. He's kind of a happy retired guy that just works on the side for fun. So, all right, let's get back to the tour of my patio, okay? All right, so, oh, hey, there's my Talavera sun face. Isn't she pretty with that green? I fell in love with the green. I saw it and I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta buy it. End of story. So she kind of looks out to the east with the cactuses, the snake, and the javelinas. So, and then let's see. Oh, here's my other pig. There's my Talavera pig. That cost me some money. I saw it and I was like, ooh, I have to have it. But ooh, it's a little pricey. Anyway, eventually I just said I got to buy it. Isn't that beautiful? And it's on this little bench. I bought the bench too. This like cute little Mexican style bench. It's very Southwestern. Look at her. I should name the pig. What should I name the pig? Look at that. Thank you, Megan. I am kind of obsessed. I'm very obsessed with cactus. See, like I got a swirly, colorful cactus up there. It's kind of like curly. It looks like it's dancing. You know what I mean? Like it's swaying. All right. And then I got this big, speaking of cactus obsession, this is like my pride and joy is this one, this cactus. And it's a saguaro. And I'm telling you, here, I'll zoom in. It's got barbed wire ends. And it will hurt you and scratch you up pretty bad if you're not careful around it. All right? Or it'll grab onto your shirt and kind of like nick your shirt or rip it a little bit. So you got to be careful around this one. It's like a real life when you're out in the desert. So isn't that neat? And I got two more. I got like 2 or 3 more cactuses inside my house, but I don't feel like getting up right now. I got my purple prickly pear inside. And I got another metal saguaro. Oh, wait. And here's the other saguaro. Right here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, it's pretty tall. And it's got little flowers. You can't see, but they're pink when you're out, like looking at them from the top. Big metal cactus. It's not too shabby. There you go. All these cactuses. All right. Wait. Let's go this way. Okay. Let me look at the comments here. Hey, Clement. Hey, buddy. I gotta say though, meeting Bart. Everybody, go look up Bart. Just go, like at some point, go on YouTube and open up another window and type in Bart Green Valley. He's this guy in he lives outside of Tucson. I spend my winters in Green Valley, Arizona. And he's this guy he's just this ordinary guy. And that's what I love about YouTube is he just makes videos of like all the deer and the happenings around his house. And usually there's wild pigs. You know, he's got like wild pigs that show up at his house all the time. So he makes videos of the pigs and, you know, the sunsets, or occasionally there's like a crazy rainstorm or something. So anyway, go look up Bart in Green Valley. Oh, look. Up there, I have a metal Roadrunner. Yeah. Not too shabby, William. Check out, he does rock. If the wind's coming from the north, it'll rock it. But that's a Roadrunner. So like he's rocking a little bit right there. How about that, people? So many neat little things, huh? Yeah, Zen jamming. Look, all I can say is I've just decided I got to just pack. I want to make my patio like a collage where no matter where you look, there's just gobs and gobs of stuff here. So, hey, Jeremy. Hey, this is Jeremy. That's awesome. Hey, that's awesome. The real estate's really much more affordable here. It's real estate's gone up everywhere, but it's still reasonably affordable in Westcliffe, Silvercliff, and then, Custer County. So come on out, come on out. Come on out. No, that's right, Bear Paws, you're right. Zen Jamin lives in Gardner. I'm worried about him being depressed and isolated and like losing his mind from just being bored and it's just him in the wind and all his chickens out there, So he's got to drive like 32 miles just to like go to a store like Loaf and Jug, just some crappy truck stop convenience store in Walsenburg, So, all right. I mean, I'm partly joking and I'm partly not. Anyway, okay. Let me see more comments here. No, Jeremy, I live here. I own in Westcliffe. So, yeah. Westcliffe, I've lived here for 4.5 years. It's a nice little mountain town. It's not a ritzy ski town. It's not like there's definitely tourism and it's busier in the summer for sure. People come out here to vacation, to camp, and then it's really quiet in the winter. So, and it's kind of fun. It's like a happy Colorado mountain town. So, but it's not too ritzy, it's kind of just down to earth. So, anyway, I'm a fan of it. I do like Salida better. I was saying that earlier, but anyway, yeah, the Bluegrass Festival, that's pretty good. The Bluegrass Festival has a lot of really good, that's a big event. So, yeah. But, Westcliffe's just the kind of town where it's like, you just want to go camping or go four-wheeling up Hermit Pass Road, which is a crazy four-wheel drive road. You're just kind of like, you just want to be in the mountains, and maybe you live in Texas or Oklahoma and it's blazing hot, and then you come up here to 7,900 feet in elevation and you just want to go to dinner and escape the heat and like watch the sunset, just sit outside and just look at the mountains. It's a great town for that. Go out to eat. We got some nice restaurants. Even the restaurants, they're not like, they're good, but they're not like, it's just kind of a down-to-earth town. So, anyway, that's my little plug for Westcliffe. So, Zen Jamin's pretty happy. I just got... Hey, wait, Zen Jamin, you've got a convertible car? That's wonderful. Oh, my gosh. Zen, I'm so happy for you. Didn't you say you sold some Bitcoin? You sold some of your Bitcoins. That's how you got your land and your cars. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. So good for you. William, thanks for checking in. Keep checking in. I love it. I love that you're checking in here. All right? So, anyway... Get out of here, Zen Jamin. You restore old Mercedes? Get the hell out of here. Good for you. Way to go, buddy. Hey, I had, this was 10 years ago. 2009, 10, and 11. Maybe it was late 08. Anyway, it was around 09 to 11. I had a 1964 Cadillac. And if you search on my YouTube channel, I made videos back then, 10 years ago, of my car, and it was kind of beat up. It did run, but it was beat up. It had some quarter panel damage, but I had fun. It was a light blue 1964 Cadillac sedan. And I guess it was the dream to restore it or whatever, but I don't know how to restore cars, so I learned my lesson. If I'm going to ever have an old car again, let somebody else restore it and then buy it when it's in pristine condition. So you either put your money up when it's all done, or you buy it cheap, but then you put all the money into it. So now I just figured, okay, if I'm ever rich, I might buy like something. So anyway, I'm just talking here. Your brother bought an old Mercedes. No clue what year it is. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Bear Paws. Hey, Bear Paws, why don't you have videos on your channel? I think I'm subscribed to you. You should have videos of things. Like, that would be cool to see your brother's Mercedes, you know? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. All right, I'm going to get up because I want to show you more of my... I'm going to show you more things on my patio. And then I want to show you the things I bought that are inside that I haven't even put up on the walls. All right, let me just get up here. The beauty about CrossFit is I'm getting so strong and I can get out of a hammock way easier now. So, all right, but first of all, let me just... Got my laptop. Yeah, my patio, it's inspiring. Thank you. So here's the patio. Here's my balance. It's so amazing. There's just one post, all right, that's vertical. And then there's one thing on it holding it up, all right? And it's got this little circular knob. You put it on here, and it's perfectly balanced between this ball and this metal design with the hummingbirds and the flowers and this curly thing. So the idea is when it gets really windy, the wind will blow it, and it's totally balanced. It's the little things that amuse me in life, you know? So, all right. So here's the hammock, by the way. See, there's the hammock. Okay, it's like a banana seat thing. All right. Let's go inside. I want to show you my my kitchen here. Let's see. Turn the light on. Here's my Talavera woman that overlooks my kitchen right here. How about that? Isn't she lovely? Very pretty Talavera sun-faced woman. All right. And then, oh, here's my, that's my prickly pear lamp right there. I'll turn the lights on. Turn the light on here. Right here. Isn't she lovely? It's a prickly pear lamp. It's kind of like the back side of it. I bought this table. What do you think about my table here? I put it up like this. Put the lamp up. Very lovely lamp. I bought this table. It's like a Spanish tile table. All right. And then I got this green lizard down there. Here's another colorful sun-faced woman. I don't even know where to put her. All right, I'm running out of places to put her. Oh, here's my purple. Hey, wait, Megan, are you still there? That's my purple prickly pear. I got this last year. Beautiful purple prickly pear. Then it's got these yellow flowers. So I get really kind of passionate about this, you know? Then I got all this other stuff. I don't even know where to put it yet. Dwight's going to help me. I got this Saguaro National Park. This is made of metal. This metal thing you hook up. I got this parakeet. Look at this parakeet. I got these butterflies. And another like colorful pretty woman face. I got this moon. I got to hang that up. This moon face. Wait, look at this. I got it's like a metal, it's a lizard. Wait. Oh, it's a lizard and it's a female lizard because she's got lipstick. See her pretty lips right there? And the cactuses on her body right there. I think that's the prickly pear. Let's see. Yeah, it's a prickly pear cactus on her back there. Isn't that lovely? So, all this stuff. Oh, I got this at the Dollar General in Arizona. It's a birdhouse. A welcome bird. You know what? I should put this out right now. I'm going to put this out in a little while. But it's a cactus birdhouse. It was only $5 at the Dollar General. See? I still got the sticker on it. So, what do you think about all this? What do you think about all this, people? My patio. Oh, thank you, Raven. I appreciate it. I'm here in my house right now. I'm showing all the stuff I bought. Oh, look. All right, I got this. I got this Day of the Dead woman. This Day of the Dead woman. It's made out of paper mache. The beauty of this was it looks really expensive, but it wasn't because it's made out of paper mache. Isn't she freaky? She's like a skull face. Look at her hand. Her arms. Her skulls. So it's like a Mexican Halloween right now. Look at that. How about that, people? So it's a Day of the Dead woman. Look at her butt. Her butt goes out a lot there, too. Oh, my, see? Very pretty dress she's got right there. And then, I got these 2 Mexican dolls. Yeah, I got these dolls. See, isn't she? Yeah, it's like voodoo dolls. They were so cheap, though. There was a place in Tucson. I don't know. It was just one woman. Maybe it was a family. But they were in a trailer on a main avenue. And they had all this Mexican stuff. And like the prices were almost at wholesale. So it was just this Mexican family with this trailer. I bought a whole bunch of this stuff there where it was so cheap. And I said, oh my gosh. At more of the ritzy places, the prices would be near double. So I was buying stuff left and right. Oh, here's Sonny the saguaro. I got this stuffed saguaro. I bought this at Saguaro National Park. How about that, ladies? And look at this saguaro. And its name really is Sonny, Sunny. See, it's like a park ranger. And it's got the blooms on the ends there. Junior Ranger saguaro. It's not too shabby. I did not too shabbies of most of these. Let's see. Oh, here's another sun face thing. Look at her. It's like 100. You can tell when this was made, it was 104 degrees or something like that. Because her face is all red and she's like, I'm loving how hot it is. It's crazy. It's amazing. Bring on the heat. Life doesn't start until it's 100 degrees. And she's got these pretty saguaros and the prickly pear and I don't know, the blue. Maybe that's the sky or something. There's the sun. So I got to hang that up. Here's a moon. A moon and a sun. And then I got this snake right here. Wait, let me grab this. Oh, I got my snake. It's a Talavera style snake. How about that? Look at this. Look at that snake. See, it's kind of like pretty with its mouth. Looks like lipstick, you know? But there you go. There it is. I got this Talavera snake. So I got to hang this up on the wall. There's a little hole. You just drill a nail in the wall or something. Talavera snake. Oh, I got more. Here's a... I was buying so much stuff. I'm telling you, it was bad. I kind of have a shopping problem. But here, I bought this. It's like a canvas print. There is a saguaro outside of Green Valley where there's this saguaro cactus where it's got 3 crested areas. One right there. See the 2 other crested areas? So you got to hike to it. It's only like maybe a quarter of a mile. But people hike to this one because it's so unique. And so there was a local photographer that took a picture. And I was like, I want it. It's mine. End of story. So, and that coyote I've had for a while. But isn't it lovely? My metal Talavera coyote. So, and then I also bought these canvas thingies. My organ pipe cactus national monument. I had to buy this. I saw it and I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. So, and then I also bought this, another one. There's actually a pond in the desert, this crazy spring-fed pond. And it's called Quito Baquito Springs. It's only about maybe about 50 yards from the US-Mexico border. So it's just an interesting place. All right, let's see what else we got. Anyway, I'm just showing you stuff I bought. All this stuff I bought. So, hair's not looking too good today. Oh, wait. Here we go. I got more stuff here. I got them. This is my Spanish Christmas tree, where it's kind of like a Mexican style Christmas tree. Here, and the lights here. See? Isn't that pretty? Look at all the lights. Very pretty. And it just feels like something you can have all year round. And there's a bulb in there. It's an orange bulb, but you can change it to any color bulb you want. But it's orange right now. Isn't that lovely? It's like my Mexican style Christmas tree. Oh, I bought this table. See the table with the green tiles? Very Spanish. So very nice. I don't know. I like it. Then I got my ceramic horse back there, kind of like chilling under the tree. So how about that, people? Oh, here's my, I feel like I'm showing off, but hopefully I'm not. There's my Arizona snowbird plate. I got to put this maybe on up there, maybe on the wall. Snowbird. So, oh, I got this. I'm going to show you this. This will be good. Hold on. Let me put this like that. It's going to take a little bit to. So many things here. I appreciate you watching. It's fun to show this stuff. I got this like fabric. All right, let's see. It's just this little cheap, it's like this polyester fabric. All right. And it's got this picture. It's a desert scene. See the saguaros? Wait, let's see if I can. Anyway, you can kind of see it's like a desert scene with the saguaros and the sky, and it's at sunset. They got all these jumping choyas. So this might go in my bedroom or something, but I've got this little thing here. Anyway, so this is really cheap too. So this is something I'm very excited about. Look at those jumping choyas. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty and so dangerous, you know? So, and then the saguaros right there. It's the desert. Oh, and then I got this. I haven't put this up yet, but I got my metal and my sneakers right there. I got my metal Longhorn. He's hanging up on the wall. So I haven't figured out where to put it yet, but maybe somewhere up there. There's my other, that's my actual cattle skull right there. So, all right, so many things to look at here. I appreciate you watching. I think I showed you most of the stuff. Anyway, that's what happens when you got like a little Southwestern decor shopping addiction. You know, you just buy and buy and buy. Oh, here's something. I got this cactus. Here, it lights. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little too bright in here, but so I got this neon or whatever it is, this little saguaro lamp. So hey, Southpaw, how are you, buddy? All right, let's get back to the patio. All right, let's get back out here. Right here. See, there's a snake. Oh yeah, when I was I got to Arizona in mid-October, outside of Gila Bend. I was in the Sonoran Desert National Monument, and I was hiking up this little hill, and I was just walking very aggressively up this little hill, and then maybe, I don't know, 10 yards out, 10, 15, 20 yards out, a snake got really pissed off at me and just started, hissing at me. You know what I mean? It raised its head and it got mad at me. So I learned my lesson. I was like, all right, just be really aware. Watch your step, look ahead. You know what I mean? Try not to be too aggressive with your walking. You know, always just be on the lookout for an angry snake. So, but look at it. Look at that snake. Its tongue going out there. It's an amazing snake. You gotta love it, man. I've done a not too shabby of this. So, very nice. Just grab this. Oh, put this here. All right. Ooh. Hold on. Strong wind. Get this like this. All right. I had this for a while. This little turquoise sun face. Hi, William. Where are you right now? Where are you right now? Hey, Dejan. Yes, I'm back home. I've been sitting in my hammock. Here, I'm gonna make more coffee in my kitchen here. The theme is it's coffee happy hour. That's the theme. I've been given a tour of my house, which ain't much, but it's just the crap I bought. Okay. And my coffee of choice for today is this Green Mountain hazelnut decaf. It's not too shabby. So, but yeah, I'm back at my home in Westcliffe. I spent 2 days in Salida. I'm actually off this week. So I decided to, I just wanted to get away from home. So maybe it was a little impractical, but I got a motel room in Salida. So for about 48 hours, I just acted like I was a tourist in Salida. So I worked out 3 times at a CrossFit. So, William, take care. Southpaw, how are you, buddy? Yeah? Here's my coffee maker. My Saladita Arizona mug. Look at the cactuses in there. Isn't that pretty? Maybe I should pick a different mug. I got all these mugs. Oh, this is a pretty mug. My Arizona. Oh, I'm going to use this one. Right there. Got my Arizona mug with all the cactuses. I'm going to go with that. I like that. Here we go. Isn't this exciting? So exciting. Everybody make coffee. It's coffee happy hour. Zen, you're having a cigar? That's awesome. Hey, by the way, we have a sponsor. This video has been brought to you by the state of Wyoming. It's the equality state. There you go. Brewing coffee here. Very exciting. Oh, I have another sponsor. This video has been brought to you by tacos. Oh my gosh. This sign makes me hungry. Just looking at this sign, I get so hungry. Oh, you guys. So anyway, we'll keep that light. Well, turn it off. I'm gonna get my coffee. It's already hazelnut flavored, but I have some Walmart brand hazelnut creamer right there. It's decaf, by the way. I quit caffeine over a year ago. Let's go back outside and let's just talk. Ooh, spilling coffee. Get my coffee. I got this table last year. Like my table. It's a small one, but it only has 4 tiles. But I love the color. I fell in love with the blue. I saw it and I was like, it's mine. I gotta get it. All right, let's turn the lights off here. All right. Back. Wait, actually, hold on. Where are my sunglasses? Ooh, hear that bird? Oh my gosh. Oh! All right. Woo! All right, I'm in my hammock. Ooh, the sun. I gotta move my hammock. Why that bird is loud? Hold on, it's too bright. The sun is like, watch, look. Here. The sun's like glaring at me. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Let me just move my hammock. Oh. I've gotten better with getting out of my hammock. It's gotten easier. Go like this. A little bit of a project to move my hammock here, but let's do it. Do this. Like that. And swing this out. Oh, this will be good. Right. Let's see. Don't want to spill my coffee here. There we go. Hey, Patio. Hey, buddy. Hold on, I moved my hammock. I'm trying to get organized here. I only have 2 arms. My problem is I only have 2 arms. I'm trying to move the hammock. I'm trying to grab things, not spill my coffee. All right, I'm gonna get in the hammock now. Hold on. Jeez, such a pain. There we go. Hey everybody, I'm back in the hammock. That was crazy. And I got this blanket. See the sun, it's a little harsh on my legs. I'll burn myself. There's my cactus and there's my pig over there. Look at all the things, all the stuff. Right now the balance is right above my head. See this balance? So I can spin it. Hopefully that will stay balanced because that could fall on my head. See, look at that ball. See it? All right. All this stuff here. Let's get to talking. How's everyone doing? Really, how's everyone doing? Who's watching? Well, I got 6 people watching. Hey, Dejan, what are you doing in Oklahoma? What are you doing there? Is it like, why'd you go to Oklahoma? When in my hammock, you really just like taco filling. There you go. Paivi, how are you? Yeah, Dejan, the evenings are still pretty cold. You're correct. So it's still getting below freezing a bunch of nights. So, but like today, it's like 64. That's really warm for us. I think it's like 95 in Tucson. So we're always like 30, 35 degrees cooler than Tucson, which is unfortunate, you know. I do. Bear Paws, I have an idea for my coffee mugs. I've seen these. It's another Southwestern Mexican thing, but I've seen these like black, the iron, they're like iron trees, and they each have hooks on them. Anyway, it's sort of like a tree. Anyway, I'm gonna buy this summer. I've got to find something where I can put all my mugs where it's like it's hung up and it's really nice. So I don't know how to do it yet, but I probably do need a shelf. Shelves are kind of boring though, but I do need to work on it because right now they're just on the counter. So, oh, you were in Tulsa for Christmas? Okay. All right, you're in Tulsa. That's interesting. I just wouldn't think you would want to go there for scenery or, you know, like a vacation. You know what I mean? That's kind of interesting that you were in Tulsa. So no offense if you're from Tulsa, but come on. Look at my snake and my barrel. I got my barrel. Oh, I can't reach the barrel. That thing has some hooks on it where it'll grab you. So you got to be careful. And then even I was showing this yesterday or earlier during the live stream. this metal cactus, it's got barbed wire endings where it will hurt you. It'll scratch you up. It might rip your shirt a little bit or cut it up or nick it. So you got to be careful. See them? See all the endings? All right. Okay, back to normal now. Ooh, gotta get lower. There we go. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? It's coffee happy hour. Coffee happy hour. I got my Arizona mug with my decaf hazelnut coffee. Paivi, I own my house in Colorado. Okay, but when I go to Arizona, this past winter for 6.5 months, I had a rental. I rented a room from another guy named Steve, really nice retired guy. So the 2 previous winters, I mostly stayed in cheap motels that had weekly rates or something like that. And I would stay 2 weeks here, 1 week there, 3 weeks wherever. Yeah, like 2 winters ago, I stayed in El Paso for about 4 weeks. So I got this shirt, El Paso, Texas. So yeah, that's what I do, Paivi. And I make not too shabby videos wherever I go. All right? Look at my javelinas. Paivi, no, there's not many cactuses in Colorado. There's a few, but the cactuses must be hardy and, cold weather tolerant. So there's no saguaros. I'm not going to be making any saguaro the day videos until whenever I go back to Arizona. So maybe in November. Yeah, there's the choyas. We locals call them the walking stick cactus, but it's a choya. It's like a cane choya. I've heard the term cane choya. Sort of looks like I've heard the term buckhorn choya, but there are those choyas that are at a lower elevation, by Canyon City, Cotopaxi, kind of over by Trinidad, Walsenburg, over by Gardner. So even by Pueblo, there's a bunch. Yeah, so there's those choyas. They look okay. They're not. I don't know. They don't excite me too much. It's good to see them, but they don't excite me too much. So yeah, that's right. A ton west of Pueblo. So Paivi, where are you located? I'm just curious. I'm looking at all the comments. I missed some of the comments. Oh, Dejan, yes, my coffee is actually pretty good. I have my Keurig coffee maker, and it was like good, whatever, a real brand of coffee. It actually tastes like coffee. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, you live in outside of Boulder or near Boulder? That's cool. And you grew up in Dallas? That's cool, man. That's awesome. I need to get to Boulder and do a whole bunch of not too shabbies at Boulder. That'd be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? By the way, if you're having coffee, it's the coffee hour. Tell me what kind of coffee you're drinking. You're having an espresso or a latte, or just a straight up black coffee. Let me know, okay? I'm over here with my black hazelnut coffee, or actually decaf hazelnut coffee with just a little bit of creamer. It's not too shabby. By the way, one more look at the pig. Here it is. I love this pig. That's like my pride and joy, is that pig. Unfortunately, the big saguaro right there, that saguaro, it's making a shadow on the pig right there. Yeah, Dejan, tea in the evening? Tea in the evening. Dejan, if you get to Westcliffe, come on out. We'll hang out in the patio here. You can meet this pig. Come on out. So we can talk about EMDR. We can talk about EMDR and all the great work you do. Everyone, Dejan is a mental health therapist, and he does EMDR. He helps people with anxiety and people that have gone through trauma. He does really good work. So pretty interesting, you know? Good stuff. Good stuff. I like rocking in this thing. See, it's like a banana. It feels like a banana. Oh, Paivi, really? Did you? Yeah? Did the EMDR, was it helpful to you? Or I'm just curious. And it's okay if it wasn't. Don't feel like you have to say, oh, it was great. But I'm curious if you had a good... Yeah? The most important thing is this. Here's my attitude. I don't care what modality you're using, or I don't care who gets the credit, this therapist or that therapist. If you're in and you're looking to get help for healing from trauma, or you're struggling with anxiety, depression, all I know is I want you better. I don't care who gets the credit, what modality, whether EMDR works or not. I just want, you know what I mean? So don't give up. Yeah. I don't know enough about EMDR to speak on it, about, when it's helpful, when it's not helpful, or if there's an outcome where there's not much progress. So, but I just encourage you, don't give up. By the way, I see a therapist myself. My therapist's name is Natalie, and I see a therapist usually every Wednesday night. I talk to her, and she's helped me so much. My therapist has helped me so much, and I've been seeing her for like a year and a half now, usually every week. When I first worked with her, I told her, and I had a couple other therapists before that, and they were okay. They were pretty good. But I was a little frustrated about one particular thing. And I said, Natalie, first meeting, I said, I want two things from you. These are my goals. I want you to just listen well. Just do your best to listen. All right? And I know, nobody's perfect. I want you to listen well, and I want you to show that you care. I told her that. I don't want you fixing me. I don't want you acting like this know-it-all therapist. I just want to show that you care and listen. And that's exactly what she's done for the last year and a half. Every once in a while, I just remind her, I'm like, Natalie, you're doing a great job. All I want from you is just listen. Even if you're not listening that well, it's okay. I know I'm not that interesting. Just try to listen, show that you care. A lot of the time with my therapist, I don't even need feedback. I just need her to listen, and I just share everything going on. Occasionally I'm like, what do you think, Natalie? What do you think about this? And then she gives me her thoughts. But, so anyway, that's where I'm at with my therapist. So. Paivi, I'm sorry about that. Paivi, so you're seeing a therapist, you've been trying to see a therapist in person? I'm curious about that, because I would recommend, if you might want to try an online service like BetterHelp. I recommend BetterHelp.com. The beauty about BetterHelp is if you get a therapist and you're not happy with your therapist for whatever reason, you can literally just click a button and click change counselor, and then you go to another page that has a directory of other therapists, so you can keep trying. Who has a month-long wait list? Who has a month-long? Listen, man, I'm gonna hook you up. I gotta hook you up with a therapist. It's really frustrating if it feels like it just feels like you need to talk to someone soon, and you got to wait a whole month. Yeah, that's right. And Dejan's right too. Psychology Today. If you have insurance, that's probably a good option as well. So I'm not sure if you have insurance. I do like BetterHelp if it's like you want to just do online and you don't like calling therapists. It can be hard to call a therapist and leave a voicemail and then do they call you back? I had a hard time finding a massage therapist. I'm still struggling with finding a massage therapist. Half of them don't even call me back. And then the other half, maybe we get into texting and then they just sort of act like they don't need me. And they're like, well, I can see you in 2 weeks on Thursday at 10. And, anyway, I know it can be really difficult to call. Oh, Paivi. Okay, so you're limiting yourself to who takes your insurance. Psychology Today is a good idea. Oh, okay. I appreciate your honesty. Look, there's no judgment about it. If your motivation is so low, it's hard to commit to find someone that can help. All right, well, I appreciate your honesty. Listen, I actually respect your honesty. I respect your honesty about motivation issues. Seriously, I really respect that because sometimes as a therapist, I'm a therapist. It's a little frustrating when I have a client working with me and it's kind of obvious that they're not motivated. You know what I mean? But they're kind of sort of acting like they're motivated. They're saying words that indicate they want to change, but their attitude, their you know what I mean? Their energy is telling me they're not really motivated. So I love that you were honest about it. So just know this. As just your friend, I want to encourage you. Whatever you're kind of going through, don't give up. Don't give up. And you never know. Maybe you just got to find the right therapist that just you can just talk to. And it's not about fixing. It's not about you have to work on your issues. You have to talk about that hard thing. Maybe it's just about finding that therapist where you just talk and you just enjoy talking. And maybe just in time, you keep going back and eventually you know what I mean? You got to find that right therapist where you feel like I like this person. I feel comfortable with this person. You know what I mean? That's just my little encouragement to you. So, and let me just be clear. There's like 7 people watching. I do want to be clear. Yeah, go see a therapist. There's no shame in it. There's definitely no shame in it. I am a therapist myself. So I work full time. I'm off this week, but on a normal week, I work 5 days a week. And my days off are Wednesdays and Saturdays. All right. Those are usually the days that I have more not too shabby videos. Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I work full time as a therapist, and I'm a therapist myself, and I see a therapist. So. Really, Paivi? Trying to be the front-facing person. Just know, look, you got to find the right therapist. You got to find the right therapist. There's so many, but anyway, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate, I love it. I just love it. I love authenticity. You know what I mean? So, yeah, good therapists have a therapist. There you go. Dejan, please comment. You're welcome to comment. I'm running my mouth with Paivi, but you're welcome to. And Dejan's a good therapist who does EMDR, so you could even try him. So there you go. It's good talking about this stuff. It's good talking about it. Life isn't all about javelinas and like wait. Here's my Talavera sun face. Wait. Trying to get there. She is looking out. She's on guard, making sure nobody messes with me in my hammock right here. There she is. Isn't she lovely? I'm sorry. I just love that green. I'm a fan of that green. So I still have some wall. Here, I'll show you this. I still have some wall over there. I could put something. Maybe I'll put the butterflies there. And I got that Talavera moon. There's room over there for a moon. And then I'm gonna put my. I haven't put out my hummingbird feeder, but somewhere, maybe in the tree. I got to put my hummingbird feeder out here. So, anyway. Okay, what are we talking about here? You also want to try CBT for yourself? Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Paivi. Dejan absolutely nails it right there in the comments section. I'm just going to quote him. Therapy is a place where you should be able to be authentic, brutally honest, and without fear of judgment. That's absolutely the goal. Absolutely the goal. So, and I tell my clients that very directly. That is the goal. And I even tell my clients, my clients need to take the risk and leave their comfort zone and open up a little bit and talk about what's going on, what's really hurting, what are the issues. But I also have to earn your trust. I have to earn your trust. I have to prove that I'm worthy to hear your story, that I'm a good listener. I have to really prove that I'm not a judgment guy. I think I'm pretty good, but I'm not always successful, but I make it clear, that's the first step, is really earning your trust. So, so there you go. See, Dejan, there you go. Dejan, we should have a radio show. We should do a YouTube radio show where me and you go back and forth talking about topics. You know what I mean? Little YouTube show. We just talk about, key issues, panic attacks or depression or post-traumatic stress or this thing we call adjustment disorders or, grief, and really just talk about it in kind of like a down-to-earth, bread and butter, encouraging people, how like the whole issue of motivation and resistance, this thing we call resistance. What do therapists do to help clients, let go of their resistance? Yeah, like a little, like YouTube. I mean, I could put it up right on my YouTube channel with all my crazy stuff, all those interesting topics. So we can get into nitty gritty topics, talk about suicide and suicidal ideation, all that stuff. We can talk about trichotillomania, job and career problems. I have so many of my clients are in their 20s. Usually they're in their 20s, maybe older, and they just have career problems. They're not happy with their jobs. And it affects their self-esteem, their self-worth, how they feel about themselves as young adults or as, or they got a job where it's they got an awful boss, or they're in some corporate culture where it's kind of cutthroat and mean, that kind of thing. It's so common. And, oh, Paivi, you like your job. Hey, that's awesome. What do you do for work? I'm so happy you like your job. Seriously, that goes a long way. Really, that goes a long way towards one's mental health. So, hang in there, Paivi. Seriously, hang in there. But I really appreciate our conversation. You got our conversation going. You test satellite components for an aerospace company. There you go. I think I'm guessing you get paid pretty well. So I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. Hey, Sam the King. Sam the King. Hey, buddy. Sam the King, my British friend, is here. Hey, man. Everyone, I on Twitter, I took a picture. I was in a supermarket in Salida, and they were selling Arizona iced teas All of them. The watermelon, the fruit punch, a couple other flavors, and they were 69 cents. And I was so tempted to just buy like 25 cans of it. But I just thought, that's just too crazy. That'll be too crazy to bag it all and put it in the car. But seriously, I should have bought like 30 of them. 30 at only 69 cents would be 30 what, like $20? That's so cheap. Usually they're 99 cents, which is amazing as in itself. So anyway, yeah, everyone, Sam the King is British. Yeah. Hey, Sam the King, let me show you. Right now it's blue sky. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in Arizona, Colorado. I was about to say Arizona. So it's 7 o'clock in New York, 5 o'clock in Colorado, 4 o'clock in California and Arizona. So, and I'm here in my patio, my metal saguaro right there. I'm in my hammock. I think the best thing I have here is that Talavera pig. I might have to name her Sam the King. Sam the King. You do need to visit Colorado. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, that's right. We've been going for an hour. It's 6 o'clock here. It's 8 o'clock in New York. Rick, thank you for the correction there. So, Rick, I'm not a fan of Arby's. I was, but I'm not anymore. So, oh, Patio, you do climbing? Oh, date really? British style? It's amazing. I've got all these British people that subscribe to my channel, and it's always, I don't know. I think a lot of them are gamers. They do video games, and they're playing at midnight, 2 in the morning in London, and that's when they hop on. It'll be 6, 7 o'clock here, and it's just so impressive. They've got like Europeans and British people talking to me, and it's 2 in the morning in Britain. You know, once in a while there's like someone going crazy and they're drunk and it's, it's just interesting. So anyway, wait, I'm reading all the comments here. Hang in there, Paivi. All right, here's my thing about self-esteem. All right, it's just my working theory. Okay, I'm not an expert on this, but in my life, this idea of liking yourself, or the Whitney Houston song "Learning to Love Yourself." I'm not a learn to love yourself guy. I don't teach my clients to love yourself or like yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know that, like, but I do encourage you to almost like be okay with who you are. Be accepting of who you are. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I'm 50 years old. Like, look at my wrinkles. I like women. Like, I don't want to look at myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, ew, I'm an ugly guy. You know what I mean? So I don't know that I love myself, but I can look at the mirror. I can look in the mirror and I can look at my life and be like, yeah, this is who I am. I'm okay with who I am. You know what I mean? And maybe that's semantics, learning to be okay with yourself, but it's different. I'm not a learn to love yourself type of person. And the other thing too, I'm just throwing it out there, but it's like, you need to, like, something happened in my 30s and 40s where it's like, I've learned to treat myself with the dignity and the respect that I would treat other people. Like, in general, I think I'm a reasonably decent person. All right. Or whatever. Like, I treat people generally well, you know, like my friends, whatever. And I have to look at my life in terms of how other people would look at me, you know? And I would say, what would I say to other people, when I look at my life? And it's like in general, if I'm always telling people, hey, you're all right, you're all right. Nobody's perfect or whatever. But why wouldn't I say that to myself? So I'm not trying to, it's just a good topic, this idea about, sometimes we call it self-esteem. I call it self-worth. That if we really do believe, if I believe that everybody has a right to their dignity, to be respected, to like whatever kindness, then I need to practice that on myself. And it can be kind of hard because I think as humans, we have a tendency to be hard on ourselves. We can be very forgiving of other people, but then we think about our own misgivings or weaknesses, and we're hard on ourselves. You know. See, listen, everyone, look at Dejan's comment. He just struck it there. He said, "I would never treat other people the way I treat myself. I am super critical of myself, too critical. I am Yes. And look, that's all we can ask of ourselves is to work on it. It's like one of the most, sometimes it's funny. As a therapist, I'll be working with somebody and I'll just say something like, well, let me just take an educated guess here. I'm guessing you are the type who's really hard on yourself. And usually my clients will think about it and their eyes will open. They're like, yeah, how did you know? You know what I mean? And they're treating me like I'm this genius therapist. And the truth is, everyone is hard on themselves. Everyone is hard. It's a natural human struggle to be hard on ourselves. You know what I mean? We think about mistakes we make. We think about, quote, dumb things we did. You know what I mean? And we like play it over and over like a movie. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. I do feel like I'm at a place now where I do have pretty good self-esteem, self-worth type things. I'm 50 years old. I really don't care what most people think of me at all. I really don't care what people think of me. I'm okay with me, my looks or my life, the choices I've made. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you something. The challenge about being hard on ourselves, it's actually gotten harder in some respects. Because now that I've gotten older, I look back I think of times when I was 20, 25, 30, 40, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking there? Why did I open my mouth there? Just regrets where I'm like, oh, I think I hurt that person, So I have all these, like the older I get, I'm getting wiser, and I look at myself, I think of times when I was 22, and I'm like, wow, I was really stupid. I was foolish. If I could go back, I would totally handle this situation different and that situation different. So I have all these opportunities to be hard on myself. But so I'm on a journey too. So me and Dejan, we're both successful mental health therapists. And I want you to know you're not alone in this whole thing about being hard on yourself or that kind of thing. So good topic here. Zenjamin gives a good point about that. Good point, Zenjamin, about attitude. I like that. Hang in there, Praivi. Hang in there. Hang in there. So, hang in there, my friend. I don't want to be your therapist in this live stream, but you hang in there, man. There's hope. Things will get better. They will get better for you. I promise you, they're going to get better. So, there's occasionally with a few of my clients, I'll share my YouTube channel. If we've built some rapport and we've been working for a while, I might send them a link to my scenery videos or just occasionally the not too shabby stuff. So occasionally I've got a client or a previous client that they comment once in a while or so. That's kind of neat. Yeah, Dejan. I mean, I'm okay. I've got my struggles though. I can be really hard on myself. Trust me. Like the way you said, I mean, especially when I'm alone. I'm a single guy living in this house by myself. My house is quiet, and all of a sudden, memories of things 10 years ago, 15 years ago, things just dumb things I did as a teenager, and I just cringe. And I've got to let it go. I got to practice this art of saying, let it go. I was a different person back then. Everybody makes mistakes. Let it go. What would you say to a friend? What would you say to a friend? If your friend did the exact same thing that you're thinking about, what would you say to them? Usually, 99% of the time, it's, oh, go easy on yourself. Don't worry about it. So, when will I see another cactus kissing video? You know what? I haven't kissed a cactus in five. Last time I did, I think, was 2016. 2016 was the last time I kissed a cactus. I need to make another one, but I'm kind of lazy. It's not fun kissing a cactus, you know? I've been putting my best. I kissed a, a cholla, a cane cholla in Colorado. I've been putting that as the trailer video for my people that are not subscribed. So it kind of like explains the Kiss Cactus name, and I think it's kind of funny. So let me think about it. But I'm kind of lazy these days with making videos. Anything that takes more, like, I just use my phone. Anything that requires like thinking or having a tripod, I'm usually like, it's too much work. Anyway, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. So down in Arizona, I should have kissed. I should have kissed a saguaro or an ocotillo, like a barrel. Kissed a barrel cactus. They're pretty cool. Here's my rule though with the saguaro of the day. One of my rules is that's a video series where I do not show my face. The Not Too Shabby video series, you always see my face. Okay, I turn the camera on me, but not the saguaro of the day. So it's just the way I do it. Yeah, barrel kissing I'm trying to think, or just like kissing a prickly pear. A prickly pear, but some of those prickly pears have those small prickers that latch onto your skin, so that might be really bad to kiss a prickly pear. So, so Dejan, we should do a little YouTube video series. Two therapists. We gotta get a catchy name. You know what I mean? Therapy talk. We could call it, but I don't want to go to therapy. Let's just call it that. But I don't want to go to therapy. I like that. But I don't want to go to therapy. And then we'll just cover topics and just real down to earth, meat and potatoes talking about it. You know what I mean? So encouraging people, and then ultimately just encouraging people. That's my only frustration about being a full-time therapist is, I mean, yeah, I do, as a full-timer, I'm seeing 30, 35 people a week. But then I think, okay, what if I could add some zeros to that? If there was a way to multiply things where, I mean, I have limited number of time and energy. So I can only see 30, 35 people. All right. But what if I could see 3,000? What if I could like impact 3,000 people or 30,000 people? You know what I mean? 3 million people. And just give them you know what I mean? I get thinking about that and I'm like, there's got to be a way. I'm trying to make a difference. I'm very privileged. I'm doing okay financially. A lot of privileges. Being a white male, lots of advantages. all right? And had a great family, childhood, upbringing. And now it's like, I'm trying to give back, trying to give back. Yes, I spend money on myself. I do stuff for myself, you know? I buy all these cactuses. You know, I go to Arizona, I do fun stuff, going on road trips all the time. But I don't want to just live for me. Got to keep giving back. There's a saying in AA that says, you can't keep what you won't give away. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you have to keep it, you have to give it away. And what that means is, like, if you have wisdom, if you have, like, love to offer people, you have to give it. You have to keep giving it. So, you know, if you've been, like, sober from alcoholism for 5 years, 8 years, and, you know, you beat alcoholism, you have to give back. You have to be giving to people who are still struggling. Step 12, it's step 12 of Alcoholics Anonymous, is that you kind of commit to helping others. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So, it's good talking about this. Let's see here. Let's see here. What are we talking about? What's exhausting? Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what's everybody talking about? A peyote kissing video? No, I don't know. A peyote, that's like a hallucinogen, right? So I'm not sure I recommend that. No, I have never done peyote. I don't condone drug use. So, all right. I mean, I all right. I'll just leave it at that. But to each his own. All right. Oh, you guys, man. I need to get my The hummingbirds have not been out yet, so they usually get here. I'm telling you, when I was in Arizona, there were 2 hummingbirds for much of the winter that were hanging around December, January, February. And then there were 2. It was amazing, you know. And then I took the hummingbird feeder down for like half a day. And it was down for half a day, and like the birds got really mad. They kept flying. The long short story was, I was working, I took it down, and I had a view, and the hummingbirds kept flying looking for it. They were like, "Where's it? Where is it? Where is it?" And then I find, like, half a day, I put the hummingbird feeder back, and the hummingbirds were never the same. They kept like they never came back. They were never as regular. It was almost like they were angry at me, and they were just like, "Oh well, okay, we'll find another hummingbird feeder." And they never came back. I don't know. Hopefully the hummingbirds will be back usually by June. So, I'm just telling my boring hummingbird feeder story here. Hey, Corna. Hey, buddy. No, Dejan, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. Road tripping, it's fun. It can be a lot of fun. I've been spending too much time in the western states. I need to go east. I'm just not into Kansas and Missouri and all these boring. I don't know. I've got friends in Kansas City and Memphis, and I know a lot of people, but when I want to do a road trip, I go west. So, Washington's not bad. What's isopods? What's an isopod? Washington's a great. I spent 2.5 weeks in Oregon. Hey, Dejan, I recommend this for you. I think it's Highway 101. It's like a 2-lane state highway that runs all the way along the Oregon coast. Highly recommend that. And I spent 2.5 weeks. So if you want it, like, it was so pretty down there. Driving along the beach and all that. Right? Book number 2. We'll see. I don't know that I'm ever going to bike across America again. I could, I suppose, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, then it turns into Highway 1, Oregon coast, and then once you cross into California, I think it turns into Highway 1. Or I'm not sure what the number is in Oregon, but I know it's Highway 1 in California. So I've done parts of it, parts of Highway 1 in California. So, you know, I went to the beach last October. Before I went to Arizona, I drove west. I went through Utah, Las Vegas, and I was at a beach roughly halfway between San Francisco and LA, a small town called San Simeon. The thing was, I was like, it wasn't that warm. And then, I mean, I was only there for like 2 or 3 days, and I got bored. I was like, okay, I looked at the beach, and there wasn't much to do, and everything was super expensive in California. I was like, all right, I'm done. I got to see the beach. It was good to see the beach. And then I was like, let's go to Arizona. Let's do it. I went to Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument. Oh, okay, that's right, Dejan. Yeah, okay, so I got it right. 101 starts in Oregon. Yeah, all right, see, you know more than I do about that trip. So never mind my recommendation. You haven't been to Oregon Pipe though. Go to Oregon Pipe. I don't know. I'm just a desert guy. Oregon Pipe. It's just spectacular down there. Hot, blazing desert. And you got the Oregon Pipe cactus. It's beautiful enough with the saguaros, the ocotillos, the barrel cactuses like that, and the prickly pears. And then you've got the Oregon Pipe cactus. It looks like a hand with all these fingers going up. This exotic cactus growing all over the place down there. So it's pretty neat. And then you're close to the border, the Mexico border, and just the whole border patrol. It's wonderful down there. You gotta go. You gotta go. So there you go. Ah, potato bugs. There you go. So yeah, Death Valley. You recommend Death Valley, do you? Seriously, you got to sell me on Death Valley. Why is it so good? Should I go there next time? Should I go there in the winter? Is there a good time to go in the winter? Because it's like so hot in the summer. What do you think about that? Not in the summer? Death Valley. Wonder Hussy lives in Death Valley. Who's Wonder Hussy? Is that somebody is that a YouTuber? Bear Paws? Yeah. That's interesting, Paivi. Oh, there's a woman named Wonder Hussy. I gotta check her out. So I just love when ordinary people on YouTube have videos, and they show the scenery. They at least try to be interesting. That's all. As long as you just try to be interesting. You know what I mean? Share your life, share the scenery. That's all I ask for on YouTube, and I'll subscribe to you. Dejan does it. Definitely follow Dejan with his road trips. There's Bart in Green Valley. Oh, Wonder Hussy. Okay, so she goes to old mines. That's pretty cool. She finds remote hot springs. Wow, no kidding. I got to check out Wonder Hussy. I've never heard of her. So hot springs are all over Nevada. I was in Las Vegas for one day. I ate at a Mexican restaurant. And then I can't stay anywhere in Las Vegas because they got those stupid resort fees. But I did stay in Prim, Nevada. It's right on the Nevada California border. And it was okay. I was only there for one night, but it was an underwhelming casino experience, and the hotel was shabby. So, but there's a place I was going to visit. There's a place called the Clown Motel. It's kind of up in central Nevada in this small town. And but then I was like, the prices, it was like $120, $140 a night. And I just thought, you want me to drive 4 or 5 hours in the middle of nowhere in Nevada just to spend $120 plus whatever crazy tax to stay at the Clown Motel, you know? Oh, Wonder Hussy was in Prim? Did she also dislike Prim? Did she think it was garbage? Go check out the ratings for the Prim Casino and Hotel in Prim, Nevada. There's so many 1 stars. It's it's anyway. I don't know. The whole lodging, hotel, resort fee issues with Las Vegas, it's totally turned me off to Nevada. Where I'm like, the hell with Nevada. I'm not staying there, So, yeah, Sam the King. Sam the King, what time? Shouldn't you be in bed? You shouldn't be eating at 11. What is it, like midnight in London? What is it, 1 o'clock in the morning in London? So, all right, Dejan, here's the thing about Nevada. After being in the Sonoran Desert, the Sonoran Desert is southern Arizona with the saguaros, the organ pipes, all the variety of cactuses. Once I get used to that, then the rest of the desert isn't as interesting. The New Mexico desert isn't that, it's not too, there's sagebrush and maybe some yuccas. Nevada is just like bare. You just have those like the sagebrush, and it's just not the same. So, so I'm not sure I'm too like I remember the desert in Las Vegas was like just barren, just totally barren. I mean, it is pretty, but there's a feeling of like, okay, how much different is it from being in the Nevada desert from Kansas, you know? So, although in Nevada you do have mountains usually in the distance. I do like vegetation, yes. I mean, look, I'm not trying to knock Nevada too much. I'm definitely a desert guy, so there's no question. Death Valley. I'm not trying to be too negative, but if I had to rank them, the Sonoran Desert, Southern Arizona, number one on my list. So, but go to Nevada, go to New Mexico, California. I'm into Oregon, all the waterfalls there. So, cat claw. No, no, no. First of all, you should not be bushwhacking through anywhere in the Sonoran Desert. Yeah, cats attacking your skin where they're scratching. I think I know cat claw. That's an interesting name. There are so many things in the Sonoran Desert where it's like you don't walk through it and just be like, oh, it's brush, you know. And especially if you're wearing shorts, like I'm actually not that smart. I wear shorts in the Sonoran Desert, but I really watch my step, you know. And even if you're wearing pants, you can still get really scratched up bad. The Palo Verde trees, they can be nasty, and of course the teddy bear choyas or any of the choyas, the chain fruit choyas down there. Man, you know, if you accidentally brush up against that, you could have a whole bunch of choya endings clinging to your skin, and you're just in pain. Hopefully, not bleeding too bad, and getting them off is going to be a. I I don't want to be too negative. Like if you're in the Sonoran Desert, try to stay on a trail. Okay? Now I like to go off trails, but you better really watch your step and be vigilant. You know what I mean? You're walking in the desert. You watch your step. Do not be looking at your phone and walking. Do not be looking at mountains in the distance and walking. You want to be really like vigilant about what's around. Are there any snakes? Anything scratchy? Any choyas? All right. Now you're right. Yeah, Dejan, you're right. You're right. You are correct about that. It's okay. It's called the Chihuahuan Desert, and it's okay. It's desert. It is officially desert, but it's more grassland and yeah. It doesn't look that much different. It's like Kansas, but with mountains in the distance. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like that. So it's a good point. Cat claw. It sounds bad. Oh, Sam the King, you're going to Vegas next year? That's pretty cool. Yeah, you might like Las Vegas. I'm just not a Vegas. I just have not gotten into. My problem with Las Vegas is, I want, I need to stay somewhere where I feel good about the lodging. I don't want to stay in downtown or where am I going to park my car? My car is relatively new. I don't want to be parking it somewhere where it's getting, you know. So I'm not into Vegas. I mean, Vegas is just one of those cities where I've tried to like it. There are these like cities or towns where I'm like, darn, I want to like this town. I want to like this city. And it keeps like not working for me. So you have good taste, so you probably won't like Las Vegas. There you go. Paivi, that is correct. Roughly the average saguaro, usually around the 75-year mark, give or take. That's how old they need to be before they start growing arms. So they do take a while to grow. So yeah, anywhere from 60 to 80 years. Maybe 50 if they're really lucky, maybe, but usually 60 to 80. And it's interesting. It's kind of like, okay, you see my screen? It's like a normal rectangle. If I was making a graph, you know, saguaros grow very slow, but it's sort of like compound interest. The more skin surface, the more surface they have, the more they start to grow. And then once they're older, 100 years older, and they've got arms, then they start growing faster and faster and faster, and the arms start growing longer and faster, quicker. So once they hit the 100-year mark, if you took a picture of a saguaro every 5 years, at the first 50 years, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that didn't grow that much. You know what I mean? But then once after like 50, 60, 80 years, every 5 years, you're going to be like, oh wow, it's got more arms. Oh, look, that arm really grew. Oh, look, there's more arms on the arms. You know what I mean? And by the time it's like 100, they can live up to 200 years. I think the average saguaro is in the 120 to 150 year range, maybe more. It just depends. So it's pretty impressive. Very impressive. The saguaro cactus. You almost bought a saguaro for a houseplant. That's great. You know, Dejan, I think I just saw a few. There were just a few blossoms, but not many. So, but there were a few saguaro blossoms. Let's see. Hey, wait. My metal saguaro has blossoms. Look at them. See, they got the pink blossoms on them. How about that? Let me just see the saguaros. Wait, wait, wait. Behind me. See? Oh, those saguaro. That saguaro has. There you go. You see it there. It's got some blossoms up there. It's got some pretty flowers there. That's right. They make fruit in May. Oh, look, the prickly pear has blossoms. See the prickly pear there? Prickly pear and the saguaro. Very nice. Tropical plant folk. Yeah. 160 houseplants. That's great, man. You got some cactuses? Good for you, man. By the way, just above me here, there's the, it's literally just above my head is this balance. Watch, I'm going to spin it. If that thing falls, it could fall right on my head. See? It's really neat. It's so pretty. I need to have a house with a yard. I'd have like 8 or 10 of these all over the place. I'd put these all over the place, you know? Let's see. And it can go up and down. Oh, watch. Look at that. Look, it's balanced. The ball. It's so fascinating. Look at that. Look at that balance. That's great. Good luck with your business. That's really great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone, I've got my El Paso, Texas shirt on. Look at that. Dejan, look, see, it's a Texas shirt. I think it's got the outline of Texas, does it? I'm trying to see. Does it have the outline of Texas? I thought it did, but maybe it doesn't. Somewhere in there, there's Texas. I thought there was the outline of it, but anyway. El Paso. Oh, really? What? My balance gives New Mexico, Texas vibes? Actually, look, I'll show you. I've got my New Mexico hot air balloon right there. It spins with the wind. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. There it is. If it's windy, it'll really rotate. It's pretty cool. So. Really, hey, if you're home, do a Google search. Westcliffe, Colorado to El Paso. And then wherever you live to El Paso. It'd be interesting to see the mileage. Texas is close to my left nipple. There it is. Yeah, there. There you go. I thought I made an outline of Texas or something. What the heck is... I don't know. Anyway, it says El Paso. This shirt was only, I think it was like $7. I was so happy. I just remember getting this, so. Let's see. Your house to El Paso, it's 560. I wonder if we're... I bet you we're about 560. Oh, from Westcliffe, it's 536? Get out of here. Wow. That's something, man. Is that something? Wow, wow. Very neat. El Paso's a nice town. I'm in Colorado now. All right, I'm done with my winter snowbird mindset, and I'm trying to just enjoy Colorado. So, but I wouldn't mind getting back to El Paso next winter. That's right, Westcliffe is, wow, that's something. Westcliffe, Colorado is closer to El Paso than San Antonio, Texas. Wow, that's really interesting. By the way, look at this bird. Oh, see that bird? Wait, look at that bird. It's a big bird. There's a third one. It's a big... See the bird? There it is. Left screen there. Pretty cool. Anything, anything interesting where I don't have to show me. You know what I mean? I'm all for. Name that bird. I don't know what that bird. Wait. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. It's too. I got to zoom in on it. Fascinating. But there was one bird about 10 minutes ago where it flew directly above my head, and I was like, "Oh no! Please don't drop on me." You know what I mean? So thankfully that didn't happen. So a raptor. Wow. Oh, you guys, man. I've gone for 2 hours. What time? What is it? 7 o'clock? Right now it's what is it? It's 6:30 in Colorado. It's 8:30 in New York. That means it's 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 1:30 in London, England. 2:30 in Germany. 2:30 in the morning in France and Germany. How about that? Where's Maelstrom? My Australian friends, it's like morning, kind of almost like late morning in Australia, Japan. Yeah, in Sweden. There you go. I love when I've got my international. My friend, he's my follower, Vincent. He's French, and but he's actually in Denver. He's got a girlfriend, an American girlfriend in Denver, and he's in Denver right now. So hopefully he's going to visit me. So, but he's been a regular. Usually he's in France when I do my live streams. Good for you, Sam the King. Good for you, Sam the King. By the way, it is the coffee happy hour. And ooh. Oh no, my phone has now 20% juice. So just know I might have to wrap up in whatever 15. I could probably go for another 30 minutes, but I'm thinking about wrapping up at some point here. I don't know when. My coffee is cold. It still tastes good though. It's got a good hazelnut kind of flavor. Look, the bottom of my mug, it says Patio in Mexico, made in Mexico. Made in Mexico, right there. Wait, here. Made in Mexico. Hecho in Mexico. Is that neat? A lot of these metals, cactuses and stuff has somewhere on there made in Mexico. So oh really? I didn't know that. So you lived in Korea? When the sun goes down, we will start seeing your breath. Yeah. Paivi, take care of yourself, buddy. Oh yeah, man. No, really. Hey, it's like Friday coffee hour, or you can have your martini or whatever, or your cigar, whatever that. Seriously, I've appreciated it, and I enjoyed our talk earlier about therapy and all that. Okay, you hang in there, buddy. I really appreciate you coming in here, and you really helped the conversation, the flow of the conversation. Yes, no, you're right, Dejan. It will get cold. So, all right, maybe we're gonna. I'm not gonna wrap up yet, but I want to show. Let's see here. Is this going? Okay. I want to show. I might walk around a little bit, and then I'm gonna wrap up. Hold on a second. Let me. Oh, getting out of this hammock. Oh, here you can watch me get out of the hammock. I've gotten better. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll walk out there and we'll do a finale. I'll walk out there and show you the mountains. That might be a good thing. Grab my sunglasses. Oh! I know this is kind of nerdy, but I got my pig. I really like these 4 glass things These swirly glass things. I should have bought more. They were kind of pricey though. These swirly, isn't that pretty? I was in this artsy little town with all these like interesting. So I love how the sun reflects on them. It's like it's like this, some kind of glass. This one's got kind of like this burgundy. It's kind of white and burgundy. So pretty neat. I'm here on my patio, ladies and gentlemen. A little 7 people watching. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let me here. Get out of here. I'm gonna show you the mountains. First of all, we'll do it like this. It's a little windy. Too bad Dwight's not around. If Dwight was here, we could interview him. The mountains, the sun is obviously setting to the west, and the best view of the mountains is to the west. Here we go. There are the mountains, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. That's facing southwest. It's this long vertical line of mountains. And there's the sun. You can see the sun. Let me zoom in. Look at those mountains. Look at those mountains. You talk about mountains? That is so pretty. Right there. So that biggest peak, all right, the peak on the left, that's at the summit, it's over 14,000 feet. It's a 14er, Humboldt Peak. Isn't that pretty? And then it's just a long line of mountains. Most of those peaks are either 12 or 13,000. That pointed peak on the just left of center, that's Horn Peak. It is a very peaceful town. We have 3 gas stations. We have 3 gas stations in our whole town. So, and I think we're always hiring for cops. We always have a shortage of cops. So it's a very quiet, relaxed town. Every once in a while, you'll see an Amish buggy. You'll see an Amish buggy, horse and buggy coming by. And you hear the horses go clop, 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 clop. All right, I'm zooming in on those mountains. That's directly west, facing the sun. So, but you can kind of see it. Hey, Orla! 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 I'm so glad you're here. I've been live streaming for over 2 hours. Here's my little town in Colorado. We have a population of 550 people. There's 550 people in our town. That's one of our gas stations. Look at those mountains. Look at those mountains. And the mountains keep going down there that way. See those mountains down there? That's not too shabby. Big, beautiful mountains. Not too shabby. So many mountains. It's a little breezy. There's the Shell station. There's a Subway restaurant in there. We have no McDonald's. We have no fast food restaurants, but we do have a Subway inside that gas station. Orla, there's no cactuses here, or there's very few. It's much colder here. That's right. The Great Sand Dunes is pretty much on the other side of those mountains. Yeah, it would be roughly in that direction on the other side of those mountains. The crazy thing is there are some 4-wheel drive roads to get over there, but if you're a normal person with a regular car, you got to drive. It's like a 2.5-hour drive going all the way around to get to the sand dunes. But if you look on, like if you were a bird, it would be like 18 to 20 miles to get to the Great Sand Dunes. You just got to get over the mountains, whether you hike or take a helicopter. So here's a car. Look, everyone, I'm in America. We drive on the correct side of the road, the right side of the road. Unlike in the UK where they drive on the wrong side. So, yeah, Orla, you need to visit Twitter. Will you visit Twitter? Or you get a Twitter page? because I tweet with Ryan a lot. Here, I'll get the mountains in the background. Will you join Twitter so then we can tweet each other? Because you don't make enough YouTube videos. I don't know what's going on in your life. So, plus I can't talk about Irish things. So, look at those mountains. So pretty. Here's the guy on a bicycle. It's a very quiet town, I'm telling you. Very quiet town. Look how look, imagine riding a bike with that view. Holy cow, it's so pretty. Zenjamin. Everybody, Zenjamin's like 35 miles in that direction. That's where Zenjamin lives. So, hey Orla, what do you do for work? I'm just curious, what do you do for work? I'm just curious. So, there's another car passing. Like I'm telling you, it's real quiet. Every once in a while you see a car. We have about 550 people in our town, and then there's another town called Westcliffe out there. That's like another little village, and they're smushed together, and there's another 500 people there. So we have roughly about 1,000, maybe 1,100 people that live here. And that's it. By the way, the jail, our county jail, we have 12 beds or 12 cells is past that building a little bit. We have a county jail where we can have 12 inmates. So it's a very small town here. All right. This is very American. Lots of pickup trucks in Custer County. Lots of people. A lot of people have pickup trucks in the Western USA because that's just what we do. 9 people watching. Look at this. Very nice. Big mountains. Big mountains. Oh yeah. It's the coffee. Hey, wait a minute. What time is it? Was it like 1:45? Orla, why aren't you asleep? Sam the King, are you there? How many Coloradans are in this stream? Zenjamin lives 35 miles south of me. He's a Coloradan. And Tim O'Brien, well, Tim's in, where are you? Are you in Wyoming right now, Tim? But that's not Colorado. I think Zenjamin is the only one. Paivy's in Boulder, Colorado. He might be he's gone now. How about that? Trying to get the... My hair is like really got issues today. I didn't really comb it. Anyway, all right, we won't talk about that. Oh, you're in Portland, Oregon right now? Oh my gosh. Sam the King, you got 60 calories to burn? Oh, you can do that in no time. By the way, this land, I think this land was sold. It's possible this grassy area behind me, it's possible they might build homes or a Taco Bell. It's possible they could build a Taco Bell here. So seriously, people would go nuts if we had a Taco Bell. I mean, most fast food restaurants, a Taco Bell, you got to drive 50 miles to Pueblo. You know what I mean? Holy cow, it's a lot. It's a long distance. So in our town here, let me just get back to that. In our town here, it's really quiet. With such a low population, we've got no hospital, no golf course, no McDonald's, no fast food restaurants. We don't have a pharmacy. No pharmacy, no emergency room. We have one school that has kindergarten through 12th grade. We don't really have a doctor. That's our little medical center. And we have 1 or 2 nurse practitioners. So my nurse practitioner, who's like my primary care, she's in that building. So it's very quiet here. So Southpaw's in Pennsylvania. Hey, Dejan, what about my videos? Do you ever see I have my CrossFit videos? Every once in a while, I do a video of the squats I do, or some weight I'm lifting, or jump roping. So, By the way, we are watching the sunset. There's the sunset. That big ball right there. Look at that. By the way, can you see that bright green dot on the left? That's somehow that's my phone. That's the lens having a hard time dealing with facing the sun. So, no, don't worry about it, dude. They're not too good. I have videos. If you click the video tab, you'll see every once in a while, every couple of weeks, I do have exercise where I'm proud of it. So, the sunset, isn't this crazy? You know what's really funny? Is, like, of course, we live on the world is not flat. We live on this sphere, right? The Earth, planet Earth. But sometimes, like, it's hard to, you can easily forget that we're on this marble, this ball. You know, directly, like, if you were looking straight down, that's kind of towards India and the Indian Ocean. You know what I mean? Like, right now, it's nighttime in Europe. And here it is, like, you just, the whole thing about time zones and the sun, how it's pitch dark, it really is kind of fascinating. So, remember, I'm in the Western USA. So New York, which is 2 hours, behind me, it's already dark there. The sunset with Steve. Yeah, it's dark. So we're watching the sunset. A few minutes ago, my phone warned me that I was at 20% juice. So I'll just go for a while here. Orla is in Liverpool, UK. But she's Irish. She's not English. She's Irish. So don't confuse her for being English. So the luck of the Irish. Yeah, that's right. The Irish. We celebrate, I'm telling you something. Every year we go crazy celebrating St. Patrick's Day. My channel, we go crazy about St. Patrick's Day. That's like the Christmas of my YouTube channel. All right? We celebrate shamrocks and green things and dancing leprechauns with red beards. And we celebrate like all of our uncles named Uncle Bernard, and we drink green beer, all of that. So, all right. Just want to prove that point, make that point clear. Okay. It's a great holiday, St. Patrick. So, yeah, I tried to make it entertaining. You know what? I'm just going to keep the focus on the mountains right there. Right there. It's pretty. So here's a loud truck. Let's check out this truck. Big loud truck coming by. Big American pickup truck. They were saying that our trucks are so big that the average American pickup truck is the size of what a tank was during World War II. So that's actually, we need to get more energy conscious. And anyway, Bob Ross would love this. Oh, look at that sky. Isn't that beautiful? Bright blue sky, the sunset. Oh, wow, you guys, got some Bear Paws and Orla. You've got some things in common here. How about that? Oh my gosh, hey, by the way, you guys are chatting in it. This is awesome. I love it when the chat section, you guys are just talking amongst each other. All right, so here's the sunset. Here's an example of a cactus in Colorado. We don't have much cactus. All right, it's kind of like plainsy. Oh no, I'm down to 10%. Okay, here is it's a variation of the prickly pear cactus. All right, here's my foot. I got a kind of a big foot, size 13. And here is it's a prickly pear. It's called a plains prickly pear. And it is as spiky as it looks. Isn't that something? Get really close to it. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? See, we do have cactus in Colorado, but it's like, you can't even really notice it with it's kind of the same color as the grass. It's not very noticeable. So, but it does, this is a cactus that survives during the winter. You want me to step on it? All right. It's not too bad, but I'm stepping on it. Oh, not too smart here. But anyway, so there you go. That's an example of a cactus. Oh, bear paws, you said not real. I already did it. All right, so then my phone is down to 10% juice. So we're gonna watch for a few more minutes. I don't know how much longer. We'll go as long as I can. There's the sunset. The sun. If I plug in my phone, I got to go back to my house. You're not going to be able to watch the sunset. What do you want me to do? Should I go back? You know? Beautiful Westcliffe, Colorado. I know, I got 10 people. Isn't that beautiful? I love like the view in this respect because you see how but then there's nothing beats. From the naked eye, it looks much more like that to me. Look how big those mountains are. Yeah, hey, I think that was my 49th birthday. I had 27 people in the chat section. It's pretty amazing. So, very neat. All right. Guys, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to sign off pretty soon here. All right? But there's the sunset. All right? All my love from Westcliffe, Colorado. It's been, what did I call this? The coffee happy hour. That's what I called it, the coffee happy hour. All right? Carolina, you're still around? Thank you for watching. Orla, take care of yourself. If the sunset is good in about like roughly 45 minutes to an hour, if the sky goes pink, you know what I mean? I'll do a video, so. Yeah, all right, you got it, Bear Paws, Sam the King, Dejan. Everybody, it's so great. I'm really sorry I got to wrap up, but man, this street is quiet. This is like a main street in my town, and there's like no people. There's like, it's so quiet here. So there's only 1,000 people in the whole town, you know? So, but really, this has been fun. All my love from beautiful Westcliffe, Colorado. Got big mountains there. Don't mess with those mountains, all right? Don't mess with the cactuses in Arizona, and don't mess with those mountains. Let me zoom in on it one more time. There you go. Oh, look at those mountains. Holy cow, look at those mountains. Okay, you can see my, okay, that's not, get my face out of there. All right. Take care, Orla. Seriously, go to bed. You should be in bed by now. Isn't it like 2 in the morning now or something? All right. So, all right, I'm going to sign off now. Take care, everybody. So long. Till next time. Really appreciate you watching. All right, bye, everybody.